Okay, I've done some more destruction up in here. This cabinet, I took it out. I don't know for sure if I'm going to put a floor-to-ceiling closet up here. That would be nice. From the ceiling to the floor with sliding doors and mirror on it. So, and I could just block out that window. And so I took this up here to reveal all the rotten stuff. So, and there was this board that had been nailed up there. So I don't know what that was all about. So I'm going to maybe put another board in there. Maybe get rid of that board and put a 2x2 in there so they're a little stronger. So anyway, yeah. So I'll still have the idea of, and there's no stud here beside the hatch, and so it would be easy just to cut out the roof and make a raised ceiling, raised roof in the Cabover. I can sit up in the Cabover. So I don't know for sure if I'm going to do that. For right now, I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And I need to get rid of all this garbage, and you can see the ceiling that I tore out and stuff. So just getting this ready to be able to reframe this rotten area a little bit and stuff like that. Get that rotten area reframed in. So I can reframe that, put that back together, the insulation in the ceiling, everything like that. So with the camper, the sky's the limit as far as customization and remodeling and customization. So it's up to a person, and the sky is really the limit. And so, when I stick my head up through the skylight, you know, I can caulk the corners and all the seams that are rotten. I want to show you something else. It's leaking around this stud here. That goes down through here. So let me get up here. Okay, now you see this here, these screws, and along here and down here. Let's see, there's some break in the seal, and look at this one. See what I mean? This is completely coming loose, and it's not caulked well enough. That's part of the reason it's leaking. I know I said I wanted to get rid of the window, but can't find any aluminum right now to redo it with, so this is a good way to get up on the roof without having to use that ladder on the back. So, this seal here is completely shot. You can see this shot completely. So I'm going to be sealing this stuff, but it's raining right now, so I can't do it right now. You can't use silicone on the roof, it's raining. Okay, and this, just close it to latch it there. Okay, now this is part of a roof repair, and so if you can see this hole here and this hole, someone has tried to repair this and didn't do too good of a job. So I added this extra board in here so I can these screws were just coming down through here and there was nothing attached to them, so I took them out and I added this extra piece in here that came out at the front end. So what I'm going to do is show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm drilling holes so I can put the new screws through the wood. So then I'm going to use my silicone caulking to caulk it. So okay, now here is one of the screws going in, as you can see. Okay, now where those other two were sticking down, I went ahead and added another piece of wood in here. So now I'm going to put the bolts into them, the two last ones, and then I'm going to add my silicone. Okay, now on up through this line up here, down here, and on up through here is my silicone. So this is it for now. Okay, now everybody, I am going to work on getting rid of all this black area off the wood, and I will patch up any weak areas of the walls. So also all of these little nails and this stuff along here all needs to be gotten rid of. Today I'm going to be prepping the wall for the front paneling to go in. So I'm going to be prepping the wall and letting this dry up here in the corner, making sure it's raining right now. So I just want to let you know You can see the rain hitting the roof, so I'm going to be working on this. I just want to keep testing this out to make sure it doesn't leak. And I'm going to be putting holes, little squares in the corners with removable pieces, so you can stick your finger up in there and see if if it's wet in there, so you don't have to take the whole wall apart. So, and also I'm going to around these edges, I'm going to use caulk silicone, just to, to be able to, so it can channel the water down out of these square holes that I'm going to put. So I'm using this, these kind of methods to be able to get rid of this black here. So I'm going to be doing that. Okay, and also I've gotten all of these nails and staples out, so, and also to cut a couple more curtain hangers, and so that area's been prepped, and I don't see any water yet, so let's cross our fingers and hope. So I've got the old wood out, and so this is the one here that was, and I've tried to take this remaining one and get rid of as much mold as possible. I'm going to take caulking and put over top of it to seal it up, so, the mold can't get out of the wood, because I really don't want to take it apart any more than I've already taken it apart to replace any more wood in this thing that I already have. So I would rather not do any more deconstruction than I really have to. Okay, now here is the piece that's going to go in this wall. So I'm just getting it, prefabricated. 2 screws in there. I need to get some more screws. I'm going to go to the garage and get some more screws, and so then this piece will go in this wall. Here's my update. Okay, I've got all of my insulation in. I've done a lot of foam, expanding foam, so I've got the new piece of paneling in, so, and I made a pillow to go in both skylights, and so that'll keep the heat in. I've had the heat on. It's warm in here, so it's not that cold outside, but it's still warm in here. And so I can put the rest of my paneling up, and then another piece gone up. Okay, these lines I've cut in here are to bend this wood to go into the curve of the ceiling. So here it is, where it's a little bit curved. And I've got all my tools up in here. Almost ready to put the mattress in. Not quite.